So many of us live as if life is a rehearsal. We keep chasing things. We keep wanting more, better, perfect. We keep rushing to get to some place, some promised land where we'll finally be happy and ready and good enough. We keep trying to fix things about ourselves, about our life, as if every little thing is a problem to be fixed. But guess what? Life is not a rehearsal. This is the main play. We are playing right now. And so the question is, how fully are we playing? So in this video, I'm going to share a few tips with you that can help you really stop chasing the next perfect thing. Stop waiting for the right moment and start living right now. Seize the day, step boldly in your power, and create whatever you are called to create. The present moment is continuously becoming the past right now. We believe that we have some future self that will somehow be magically more skilled than us, more talented than us, more courageous than we are right now. We all have that idea. It's kind of like a delusional idea that at some moment in the future, we will be someone else, and that someone else will take care of all of the things that we are not taking care of right now. We believe that future self is really just a superhero. He or she is different than who we are right now. She has all the time in the world. She has all the courage in the world. She has all the skills in the world necessary for the creation of those dreams. Yet, what we don't realize that your future self is you right now. Whoever you are today, whatever choices you make today, whatever actions you take today are gonna define your tomorrow. And whoever you are today is the person that you will be tomorrow. And that doesn't mean that we are stagnant and that we are not growing and that we are not evolving, because we are. Every human experience, every interaction, even with another human being, every day of life, of the experience of life, is shaping us and is helping us grow. But we will not fundamentally change in any other person than we are today if we don't take the decision to be that person today. And that's why you hear so many people talk about the importance of identity shift. How every change starts with the shift in your self-concept, your perception, like who you are. And so, yeah, point number one is realize that your future self is you right now. And so if you envision all the things that you want to create, and if you envision the person that you really deep down in you know that you are, then be that person today. And I know it's going to be uncomfortable, it's kind of weird, people would think you're kind of weird, like, why are you acting in such strange ways, why are you so full of yourself, why are you so positive, or whatever it is that comes as a change when you embody that that version of yourself. It's gonna come across as weird to your friends, your family, your people. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, they're not the ones living your life. You are the one living your life. You are the main character in your own movie, so you get to be whoever you want to be. And you have no obligation to be the same person that you were 5 seconds ago. You can choose and decide who you want to be. And just one more pointer on that is that it's not another version of yourself that you must create and embody. It's really just stripping down all the layers of ego, all the layers of illusion, all the layers of faulty beliefs that you have kind of like just lingering around your mind that are stopping you from being who you truly are. Because honestly, I don't believe in versions as much. I believe that we know who we are. deep down inside of us, all of us do know who we are. And that's why we can feel that urge to express more and be more, because there is more to be expressed and to be, right? That's why you feel it. And so I don't want you to try to become anybody new. I want you to remember who you already are. Like, who are you really? Like, when nobody's watching, when it's just you and your journal, when it's just you singing your lungs out in the bathroom whilst taking a shower, when it's just you in the car, when it's just you creating your vision board, or when it's just you being surrounded by inspiring people at inspiring places, and you feel, oh my gosh, like, I would love to be there, I would love to be on that stage, I would love to play there, I would love to do that, like, you know, that thing, you know, the spark. So it's not something new for you. It's just covered under the layers of illusion of the ego. And so strip that down layer by layer, strip that down layer by layer. How do you do it, you ask? Well, in my experience, what I found is that if you simply follow the truth shall set you free. So what does that mean? It means, do the things that feel true to you. Don't do the things that don't feel true to you. If you feel like agreeing to something is not your truth, but you just want to be nice, or you want to people please, or you don't want to offend anybody, don't do it. Like, I know it's hard, because actually we lie a lot more than we actually believe or dare to admit. We actually don't know how much we lie on a daily basis, but we do a lot, and mainly to ourselves, you know. So when you say yes, when you want to say no, or when you don't follow a creative urge to sing or dance or create or write or ask someone out or say to someone, hey, you have a beautiful dress today, or just anything, like, when you suppress your truth, you suppress your being, you suppress who you truly are. So start by following the little tracks of truth. What is the truth, right? What is your truth? Start following that, and give yourself a challenge. Try not to say any lies for the next week. See how that plays out for you, and I would love to hear about it when you finish that challenge in a week time from now, and drop it in the comment below to tell me, how did it go for you? How freeing did it feel? And did anything else change for you? What is the cool thing about following your truth is that it reveals more of who you are. It reveals more and more and more. And then all of a sudden you start knowing yourself better. You start understanding yourself better, what you like, what you don't like, what kind of opportunities would you love to grab, and what would you absolutely not get involved in, even if it seems okay, but you know it's not your truth. And so you start understanding yourself better, knowing yourself better, and things start unfolding, opportunities come, people come, and now you know how to discern. Now you know how to discern in a way that creates your purpose, because now you're following the track of your truth, and therefore the track of your purpose. And you will know which like, I imagine it like a little game, like the little player is hopping on different stones, different rocks, going through the river. And so it's kind of like a truth here, a truth there. Okay. And so the more you follow the truth, the clearer the path becomes, and the more fulfilling the path becomes. And that's how you know you're on the right track. But if you start stepping on lies, and you start stepping on things that are not meant for you, you start taking a lot of detours. You might eventually come back to your purpose, to your calling, to your truth, but you take unnecessarily long routes, which, why would you do it? Like, though all of us do it, of course, because that's who we are, right? We might know something to be true, and we still do the wrong thing. We still do the thing that is not really aligned with us, but it's how we learn. It's how we sharpen that discernment tool that we have built within us. Okay, point number 2, dedicate at least 10 minutes a day for yourself in which you can be still and you can connect with yourself. It's very important. I know it sounds like it's not important, but trust me, your attention is everything. Your attention is everything. The more scattered your attention is, the more likely you are to operate from ego, and the more likely you are to behave in ways that are not aligned with who you truly are or what your purpose is. I've been there, done that. The more you operate on autopilot, the more influenced you are by what everyone tells you, and the more susceptible you are to be fed ideas that are not even yours. And so, taking at least 10 minutes a day to get still, to go inward, and to really kind of drop into your body, ground yourself, you start becoming more perceptive and intuitive about different nudges that your soul is giving you or your body is giving you. And so when you get still, you become void of the ego, of all of the thoughts and ideas that you have. And when you become void of your personal thoughts and ideas about what you should do, where you should go, what the right thing is, you start becoming perceptive to the influence and the nudge of God or the universe or your higher self. You start becoming more perceptive to get those downloads that tell you do this, do that. You know, all of us have had moments in which we just get that instant download to do something, and it doesn't make much sense. It's just kind of like, oh, I really want to do that. And it's not attached or related to anything particularly. You know, like when I created my course, the Truth Beyond course, it was the most effortless experience I've ever had in my life, because I didn't think about strategy. I didn't sit down and think, okay, how can I create this course? What is going to sell? What do I need to say? What kind of modules I need to have? And why I should have those modules, and blah, 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 blah. Like that's, I've done it before for other courses, and it takes so much effort and so much energy, and it's not even that good in the end, because it comes from the ego rational mind that wants to solve a problem. It wants to create something in order to solve a problem. But when you are in the God zone, when you are in the space where only oneness exists and it's just you and God, then there is no problems to solve anymore, because you realize that problems are not even real. It's just an illusion of the mind, right? And so in that zone, people call it what? The zone, the muse. When we say, oh, I was in the zone. What is the zone? The zone is the place, the space in your consciousness, in your awareness, where you forget about yourself. You no longer are. You are not there. It's just you and your expression, your being is there. And you're just channeling whatever it is coming through you, right? And so that's what happened with my course, the Truth Beyond course. I just got that download, and I didn't think about how I can monetize it or how I can do whatever. I was just like, okay, it's coming through me. And initially, actually, I got the impulse of creating a master class. It was supposed to be just 1 hour master class. But the more I wrote, the more I was writing the outline and everything, the more I realized that there is so much more to say, that just 1 hour master class wouldn't have been enough for me to say everything that was coming through me. And so that became a course. But I didn't plan it. I didn't think, oh yeah, I should create a course. And so I'm saying all of that just to illustrate the point of how important it is to guard your attention and to get still, to reconnect with yourself, because that's where all the treasure is. That's your creative expression. It's seated in the seat of your consciousness. And finally, point number 3, contemplate on the idea of oneness. Meditate on it. Think about it. Journal about it. Read books about it. Listen to audios about it. Anything. Just contemplate on the idea of oneness, because the more you do, the more you realize that there is nowhere to go. The more you realize that whatever it is right now is all there is, and it's perfect just as it is. The more you contemplate the idea of oneness and non-duality, the more you realize that problems are not there to be solved, but they're opportunities to dwell even deeper into who you truly are, which is one with all there is. And so if all there is all there is, that means that there are no problems to be solved. Like A Course in Miracles says, only love is real. What is love? Love is God, or God is love, or the universal consciousness. And so if all there is that, that means that whatever problem we see is simply the mind failing to see the truth, because the truth is only perfection and love. And anything that is not that is simply an error of the mind, which is the perception, right? We perceive the world through our 5 senses. We see, we feel, we touch. So when we say, I really don't have money, it's not here, I don't see it, or I still don't have my dream partner, or whatever it is that we perceive to be the truth, what that really is simply us failing to recognize the truth beyond that, beyond perception. And when we fail to recognize the truth beyond perception, we tend to affirm the lack. Because think about that. If you already have something, would you go out there and chase it? Like, would you go out there and try to get it if you already have it? Let's say I have this hairband in my hand. And so if I already have it, it's in my possession, it's right here. Why would I go out there and try to do crazy things to get it? Like, I have it. And so it's that same idea which we get to when we contemplate on the notion of oneness. We already have everything, because there is nothing that is separate from you. And just the very idea that something is out there and that you need to get it means that that thing that you want to get, let's say the dream job or the money or the partner, has an independent existence outside of you, which is simply impossible. Like, the very thing that you want to get cannot have an independent existence outside of you, because consciousness is fundamental. Consciousness is what creates, which brings me back to the second point, why your attention is so important, because your attention is the very focus of your consciousness. So whatever, you've heard that millions of times, I'm sure, whatever your attention goes, your energy flows. But I want to offer a different saying. Whatever you recognize, you energize. So the more you recognize all the problems and the lack that you have in your life, the more you energize it, because there is no magic formula there. It's not even magic. It's simply just how reality works, right? And if you want some more convincing on that topic, I would invite you to see my course, the Truth Beyond course. It's available inside of my community. You can find it down below in the description. But I don't even want to convince you. What I want to do is I want to encourage you to find the truth for yourself. And the only way that you can find the truth for yourself is by really just dwelling in it, dwelling in the idea of oneness and meditating on it and getting still and remembering who you truly are and stripping down the layers of illusion, the layers of ego, the layers of perception, the layer of thought, the layer of belief. This is precisely why the personal development industry is actually teaching us how to become more egoistic rather than strip us down from the ego and help us realize our potential. Because what they teach us is work more on your limiting beliefs, work more on your subconscious, dig into your trauma, I don't know, do all sorts of things. But the whole work we do is the work on the human, is the work on the ego, is the work on the personal consciousness. And the personal consciousness is finite. It's not the unlimited consciousness or being that we truly are. And the personal consciousness always has things that you can work on. Like, it never ends. There is no end to it. Like, there is so much crap that we've stored in our subconscious mind throughout the years, ever since we were little babies, throughout childhood, teenage years, then adulthood. Like, and every single day, our mind is being shaped. We don't always get empowering beliefs, and we don't always get disempowering beliefs, but we always get some beliefs because whatever information we receive, our mind interprets it in certain way, and then we make it mean something, right? And so what I found is that it's not the beliefs that we have that are the problem. Like, we don't have to work on the beliefs. We don't have to work on all of those things. The problem is when we believe those beliefs, right? The problem is when we start identifying with them and start thinking that whatever the mind is telling us is true. It's not. It really is not. I want you to maybe just add this to your challenge of saying the truth, but add this one thing to your challenge. I want you to notice what your mind is telling you every day. Like, imagine if there was a speaker and all of your internal thoughts were broadcasted. People will think that you're insane, because that's what the mind does. The mind keeps talking, and it always has some crazy, insane things to say, and it doesn't make any sense. But we identify with it, we believe it, and then we think that we need to go and dig deeper into it to try to somehow uh, empower ourselves and heal ourselves and shape a new identity. But that's why I said it's not about shaping a new identity. It's about realizing what's beyond the layer of illusion. And what's beyond the layers of illusion, it's really just a limitless, powerful, absolutely beautiful being that that lacks nothing, and is capable of everything. And so that's the challenge, right? That's the challenge. And that's the journey of spirituality. That's the journey of empowerment. In my opinion, the journey of empowerment is not to be more and to work more on the ego so we can be whatever, like, I don't know, like, we can be confident and take over the world. No, confidence, courage, bravery, fulfillment, all of those things, they come naturally as a byproduct of realizing who you truly are. And as Marianne Williamson said in her book, A Return to Love, which I highly recommend you check out, she says, in our modern world, we believe that digging inside of the darkness is, a way to solve the darkness. We dig into our problems. We think there is always something to fix, always something to chase, always something to do. But that's just a work on the ego. So what she says is this: instead of digging in the darkness, shine light on the darkness, and the darkness disappears. So that's it. All we need to do is shine light on the darkness, on the ego, and the darkness disappears. So no need to spend the next 20 years trying to find that one limiting belief that's holding you back. Doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Whatever beliefs you have don't matter. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.